Half of the United States is now suing the man who runs it. 25 states walking into court together telling their own president that his tariffs are illegal. From here in Europe, that number alone is worth pausing on, because in most countries, when the central government sets trade policy, the regions salute and comply. In America, they lawyer up. Here is what happened. At the end of July, Donald Trump slapped new tariffs of 10 to 12.5% on imports from 60 trading partners, the European Union very much included. His stated reason, that these countries and blocs are not doing enough to stop forced labor in the production of their goods. A noble-sounding justification. The kind of phrase that photographs well. The 25 states are not impressed. New York, California, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and 20 more filed a joint complaint calling the forced labor argument what they believe it is, a pretext. Their words, an unlawful attempt to exercise unlimited tariff powers. Now, an American viewer will already have guessed the punchline, so let us say it plainly for everyone else. All 25 states are governed by Democrats. Not one Republican statehouse joined. So this is partly a legal fight and partly a political one wearing a legal suit. But here is the part that should make Washington nervous. And it is the part American coverage tends to rush past. This is not Trump's first tariff defeat. Back in February, the Supreme Court, not exactly a hostile bench for this president, ruled that tariffs he had imposed on dozens of trading partners were unlawful. The government then had to pay billions in compensation to the companies caught in the crossfire. Billions. Then, in late June, Trump imposed temporary tariffs, which quietly expired after about a month. And now, end of July, he is back with a new batch and a new justification. See the pattern? Impose, lose in court, pay out, wait, reimpose with slightly different wording. From Berlin, this looks less like a trade strategy and more like a man testing how many times he can push the same door until it finally stays open. The forced labor rationale is the new coat of paint. The mechanism underneath is identical to the one the Supreme Court already struck down. The White House predictably disagrees. A spokesman said the United States is simply using its lawful authority to end unreasonable practices that burden American trade. Everyone here has their script, and everyone is sticking to it. For Europe, this is not academic. We are one of the 60 partners in the crosshairs. And the strange comfort we are meant to take from all this is that America's own courts, and now half its own states, may end up doing the pushing back that foreign governments cannot. Brussels does not have to win this fight. Sacramento and Albany might win it first. Which leaves one genuinely open question. What happens to a trade policy that keeps getting declared illegal at home, yet keeps coming back? At some point, the courts stop being a check and start being a speed bump. That's the view from here. What does it look like where you are? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for the perspective American media won't give you.